just had been there. I looked all around my bedroom, underneath the dresser, behind the bed, but nothing could be found. There was nothing left behind them, no way that I could find them. No fingerprints or crumbs on the ground. The ninjas are deadly and silent. They're also unspeakably violent. They speak Japanese, they do whatever they please, and sometimes they vacation in Ireland. The ninjas are deadly and silent. They're also unspeakably violent. They speak Japanese, they do whatever they please, and if you tear off their masks, they'll be smiling.
Who the hell is Ben Jones?
I'm a cougar.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Tonight's show is going to be really, really good. I hope.
Iain Lee.
Absolute Radio.
Ramadama Ding Dong, Ben Jones here, and this is the Iain Lee Show on Absolute Radio.
Even I can do a 5-kilometer run.
Absolute
Radio.
Discover
80s music. This is the no repeat guarantee. This is the opposite of rubbish.
I'd like to be a delivery man.
Discover new music.
Absolute Radio.
Why don't I get to play any of those? Those are fun. I've just found all these extra buttons on my screen. Look, I can do this. Hang on a second.
Discover new music.
Absolute Radio.
Where did I get those
I think
buttons?
you can do them if you want to, but not the guarantee one, obviously, because we don't have the no repeat guarantee.
What's this? I don't know what this is. Hang on.
Badil and Skinner's Football Kit app.
Absolute Radio.
Keep up to date with all the Badil and Skinner podcasts. Find a pub to watch the football at and use the handy score predictor to put a stop to those arguments about...
Good things, though. There's all these extra buttons on my screen that I never knew existed. Eloise!
Yeah!
Lovely to see you.
And you.
I was at an awards ceremony this evening and I presented an award and I got a bigger round of applause than Christian O'Connor.
Oh, did you? What did you say?
Well, I went out and I said, ladies and gentlemen, Christian's hosting it. Give Christian a round of applause. He's doing an excellent job. I went, well, there you go, Christian. Okay, we can recreate this. Hang on a second. So Christian is hosting the awards, and he's kind of doing, he's doing very well. He's getting a few laughs and stuff. And I said, ladies and gentlemen, Christian O'Connell, he's doing a good job. Let's give him a round of applause. And this is what we got. So he thought that he'd get one up on me, right? So he says, okay, Iain Lee, ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a round of applause. That's what we got. That's what we got. Fanfares. I'm here. I should be back there. The awards, it turns out, are brilliant. But the Saturdays we're going to be playing.
Oh.
They're like hot.
How did they wangle that?
Probably paid them about 20 grand.
Not even the Sonyers pay that much for someone.
Katie Melua opened, some crappy boy band in the middle, I left. But the Saturdays, I would have been 10 feet away from the Saturdays and their organs.
What dinner did you have there?
I'd like cream puff pie. I'd like it's like cream puff pie. It was nice, though. It was nice. Our boss won Best Programme Control of the Year. That's got to put him in a good mood, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah. I think he's going to be over the moon.
He's got to be in a good mood now, hasn't he? Finally, after 2 years, he must be in a good mood by now.
Let's ask for pay rises now, then.
Pay rise, Mr. Grace. Hey, I know what? I'll sign my new contract now. Don't wait till October. Yeah. I'll do it now, Mr. Grace. There we go. You see, that's that all sorted. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, this is Pitcher Phil with Absolute Baseball. Wednesday winners to Detroit over Washington 8-3, the Mets over Cleveland 8-4, Toronto over the Padres 7-1, and the Phillies over the Yankees 6-3. Tonight it's interleague play, Oakland and the Cubs, Texas and Florida. So till Monday, see you in the bullpen.
I suspect the pitcher Phil had been drinking there. He was kind of a little bit all over the place there.
He was a little bit shaky.
He was dragging his heels, as it were. Tonight, dear listener, very, very, very big show for us this evening. It's the last show of the first week of the 3-hour shows. So we've got another 3 weeks of it, but this is the last show of the first week. And we are doing something that has never been attempted, not just in British radio, not just in European radio, in worldwide radio.
Really?
Who else has done it?
No, I was just wondering.
Has Foxy done it?
Can you actually say that? Or, you know, are we going to get into trouble?
Hang on a minute. Foxy, can I hold you tonight? Foxy, if I told you Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of pretty news. Foxy was there.
Of loving you.
Foxy was there. I'll tell you the stars I saw there. I saw Foxy.
Yeah.
So, for the first time ever, anywhere in the world, we, in 20 minutes' time, and wait until I give the instruction, we're all going to do it at the same time, kids. We are all going to watch Enter the Dragon together. The Bruce Lee... Have I got it, actually?
Oh, no.
Yes, I've got it. Enter the Dragon. I'm watching the special edition. It's got the nunchucker fight. Look, we're going to see that scene later on.
Oh, why did it get cut out before?
Well, that thing got... The nunchuckers... They used to cut nunchuckers out of British films for some reason. I don't know why. Right. We are talking about other stuff. Don't panic. But at 10:30, we are... And I need 2 people on the line with me to validate this. So if you are going to be watching the film this evening with us... I need 2 people to be on the line with me at 10:30 so that we can all just start at the same time. 0330 123 1215. It's very, very, very exciting. We'll all be watching Enter the Dragon. It means you can... It'd be like being at each other's houses, but without the discomfort of being in somebody else's house. Because no one likes being in somebody else's house, do they?
No.
No, it's not nice. The sofas aren't as comfortable. You can't lie on the floor.
Can't, let off wind.
You can't scratch your nuts. Can't scratch their nuts. No. You can't scratch nuts. So, 0330 123 1215. If you're taking part, we need 2 people on the line with us at 10:30 who are going to be watching this movie with us. And you can call up during the film, talk about what you've seen, bits you liked, bits you didn't like, bits you thought were great, bits that weren't as good as you remembered. You can do quotes from it. But we're also doing other stuff as well. We're doing other stuff as well. I need help with this. I heard this on Monday. I meant to do this on Monday and I forgot. So this is kind of 2 things. It's overheard... bits of conversations. So I want to know bits of conversations that you've overheard. Okay.
I've told you this topic previously, and you've always poo-pooed it.
Because I'd never overheard a bit of a conversation. Now I have.
Fine.
The bit of the conversation I overheard, and I need help working out what this might be alluding to. So I'm walking down Oxford Street, and there's 2 guys and this girl came around the corner, and one of the guys went, well, yeah, you know, the guy behind it is the guy who trained Flipper. And they walked on. That was it. That was all I got. You know, the guy behind it is the guy who trained Flipper. If anyone can tell me what the hell...
Who was he behind?
Well, you know who Flipper is, don't you?
Yeah, the dolphin.
The dolphin, exactly. So who's the guy that trained Flipper? What's he behind now? Or in this conversation? 0330 123 1215. Have you ever overheard a bit of a conversation?
I can't remember what it was now because it was so many months ago.
Oh, and today I got to interview Republica.
Yeah, she looked good. You said that she didn't.
No, I didn't say she didn't look good. I didn't say that at all. I said she looked hot. How dare you cast aspersions?
You're fibbing.
I'm not fibbing. I thought she looked hot. I thought they sounded...
She did today.
I thought they sounded really good.
They did, actually.
They sounded really, very, very good, and we got on very well. I had to interview them, and at the beginning of the interview, I couldn't hold it in any longer, and I went, Saffron, by the way, I used to have a huge crush on you about 15 years ago.
Used to. That's not a very good compliment.
Well, I couldn't say...
15 years ago, bless her.
I couldn't say I've got one now. I'm there proudly displaying a wedding band. I couldn't say, by the way, any chance of a bunk up?
Did you ask her where she got her denim jacket?
No, I didn't. Just to spite you, because I knew that you'd try and get me in trouble tonight. So I thought I'm not going to ask that question. Oh. But the other 2 chaps from Windsor, where I grew up. Anyway. So Saffron came in and Republica came in, and they were very, very, very nice people.
And the new song's quite good as well.
Their new song was quite good. There's always a worry, isn't there, when you see a band and they go, "Here's a new one." You go, jeez.
Yeah.
Time to go to the loo. But it was a good song. Suck, Baby, Suck. It wasn't
I
about...
liked the title.
I liked it. I'm going to play the Republican next. We'll play the Who later on. I'll play Republican next. But they were good, and it was very entertaining. And then, at the end, do you know this is Absolute 90s?
Yeah.
Right, and this is what I was interviewing them for. And we'll speak to Tim. We'll sneak it, steal a bit.
Oh,
of it, 'cause it
I've
was good.
found out what's happening with it.
Oh, yeah.
So we're allowed, the week before it's going on Absolute 90s, we're allowed to play teaser interviews.
Okay.
So not the whole thing.
Oh, that's good. I'm happy with that.
But just like when I'm saying, you can hear the whole one on Absolute 90s.
But anyway, so Saffron says, this is Tim, isn't it? It says to Tim, so this station, I'd love a job DJing on it. Quick as a flash, I went, I'll do a show with her. And so I might be doing a show with Saffron from Republica or Absolute Radio 90s. Probably won't get any money for it, so then that might be where negotiations fall down. 0330 123 1215. I think I just threw out some topics there. I'm not 100% sure, but...
Overheard convos was all I heard out of that.
Whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's the last one of the week. We'll get through this easy peasy. I do need two people on the line who are going to be watching Enter the Dragon with me so we can start it at the same time. 0330 123 1215. This is a very, very good song. This is a great song. And I felt sorry for them because it was like they were doing it in someone's living room.
Yeah.
I've never been to a session before. It's weird.
That's the weirdest one I've been to,
Really?
in all honesty. Yeah.
Here's Republica. For all those asking, yes, she did have the red hair, that is.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
I know this isn't really a music show, if I'm honest. We've got some good music tonight. We've got the Stand by R.E.M. as the next song. I'm not a huge R.E.M. fan. But hang on, this... I once convinced... what was the girl's name? Samantha Butler, I think, at school, that this was my band. Yeah, I did.
Who did you say you were?
I said this is my band. She went, do you want to listen to my band? She went, yeah, go on then, all right. So she said, oh, yeah, it's not bad.
Who's the singer supposed to be? Like, as in,
It was
you
my
were you?
mate Aid.
Oh.
This is me. Yeah, like that.
Stand.
Stand. She goes, oh, that's really not bad, you guys, yeah. I love lying to people. Basil Butler.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Basil. How you doing?
Very well, thank you. Nice to speak to you again.
Always nice to speak to you. Gareth is on the line as well. Good evening, Gareth.
Good evening.
You are both in the Thursday Night Film Club, I believe.
I believe so.
Oh, no, hang on.
Hang on, what?
Oh, hang on. No, I've not got the film in front of me. I'm not home yet.
Oh, hang on. Well, do you want us to wait for you or something?
No. I phoned off because you picked the wrong film.
What do you mean I picked Enter the Dragon? It's the right film?
No, you fell down on 2 points, Ian.
Oh.
2 major points.
Let's hear this, Gareth.
Right, first of all...
Yes?
Don't get me wrong, Bruce Lee, I'm a big fan. I love Enter the Dragon.
But...
The problem you've got, though, is every single time I speak to somebody about Enter the Dragon, they start regaling it to you, and they get confused with Way of the Dragon.
No, I have never had a...
You've opened a can of worms there, son. Seriously.
No can of worms have been opened. I have never, ever... had a conversation about Enter the Dragon and halfway through realised the other person is talking about Way of the Dragon. What was Way of the Dragon called in the United States?
It's going to be something political because he couldn't say it. I don't know.
No, it was the Chinese Connection, if I remember. No, hang on, that was Fist of Fury. Fist of Fury was the Chinese Connection. Oh, Christ, which was which? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Right.
The Big Boss was the Chinese Connection. One of them was the Chinese Connection.
Which is the one when he punched somebody and he actually, proper died or injured themselves as a result. That was the Boss Man, wasn't it?
No one died as a result of being punched in the Bruce Lee film, although he did
seriously injured then.
He got kicked in the ghoulies quite hard in Enter the Dragon.
No, that's what it was. Somebody, he got into a fight with somebody.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a staged fight, and it turned into something real.
Oh, yeah,
and
Enter the Dragon.
I thought it was Boss Man.
No,
See,
maybe it was
that's
Boss Man.
exactly what I'm saying. They all roll into one for me.
It's called
anyway.
Big Boss. Right, so Gareth, are you in or are you out?
I was in, but I was in to put an argument to you. Didn't you earlier in the week say that one of your suggestions was going to be that you were going to pick Star Trek 4?
It was always originally going to be Star Trek 4 when I came up with this idea years ago, yes.
You had far more comedy goals with doing Star Trek 4. Think about it.
Well, it's too late now. I'm 2 minutes away from starting the blooming movie.
Well, I tell you what, you start the movie with him, and when he come back, I will tell you why you should have picked Star Trek 4.
Well, no, you can tell me why I should have picked I've got to get my laptop out. Go on.
I'll tell you now. Okay, fine. Star Trek 4, without a doubt, is the most
Oh, you was boring me. You know, Star Trek 4 is a good film. Maybe we'll do that in next week's film club. And if
None of these films are thrilling me all that much.
Oh, Star Trek 4 is good. It's the comedy one. It's the one where they go back to they go back in time to the 1980s.
I've not seen 1, 2 or 3.
You don't need to. You don't need to. Well, it helps if you've seen... It does help if you've seen 3, actually, because that kind of links up. But it doesn't really.
The only Star Treks I've seen, you remember the original ones where they had, like, the puffy pygmies and stuff that were multiplying and went all around the starship?
Tribbles.
Yeah, that's it.
With Tribbles.
That's the only one I've ever seen.
But this is good. This is Spock and Kirk and that. They send the USS Enterprise. They fly. They slingshot around the sun, so they go back in time. And when they wake up, the computers are all dead, and they just make the sound of ZX Spectrum's loading. That's a fact. And then they have to go and get a whale from 1984. It's brilliant. It's a comedy genius. Hello, computer. It's a genius film. Basil.
Hello.
Oh, hang on a minute. Well, Gareth, I just cut you off.
I know, yeah, what happened?
I cut you off, you're boring me.
Oh, no, I haven't even got to the comedy gold yet.
Well, get to the comedy gold.
Right, OK, listen to this.
So, Basil.
Hello.
Are you in or are you out?
Well, I think I'm in. I've got a slight problem. I thought I had a DVD.
Right.
But I've got a video.
Oh, VHS.
And it's not only a video, not just a video, it's a video that I recorded off ITV or Channel 4.
Oh,
got adverts in it as well.
Oh, you absolute idiot.
I've got the Bruce Lee 30th anniversary box set, and it's got everything in it apart from Enter the Dragon. I thought it was in there, but it's not.
Oh, God.
You could change it to the Big Boss or something like that, Fist of Fury.
Well, I can't now, because I've got... It doesn't correlate with what you've got there, it's with what I've got here.
But don't worry, I can still watch the video. I just have to fast forward the advert.
Hang on a minute. Yes, Gareth, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. What can I do for you?
Hom, 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 hom. That's the evil log. What a ridiculous idea for a film.
OK, well, thanks for calling.
Bye-bye.
No idea what happened there. Right, so, everyone, do have your videos, your DVDs ready. I suspect this isn't going to work out.
There seems to be a few people on Facebook who are about ready.
Get them all ready. Basil, have you got your video ready?
Yeah, it's in the thing, waiting to go.
I need to work out... No, I never played... I never really used my laptop, so how do I play DVDs on it? There's got to be a button somewhere, isn't there? If I go to computer... Hang on. Computer... Hang on a minute. DVD. Oh, it doesn't seem to be reading the disc. Oh, this could be terrible. Here we go. Hang on. Make that full screen. And then make sure this is...
Can I pick the film next week?
No, because you'll pick some crap one.
I won't.
It's going to be...
Why do you get all the choices?
No, stop. Don't start. This might just be loading up the thing, because it's my show, my DVD player, my DVDs.
It could be my DVDs.
My name is Lee Cadwell.
Oh, this is Bruce Lee's wife.
I was married to Bruce Lee.
Okay, well, I don't want to watch this. How do I make it louder?
From 1964.
Is this as loud as it goes?
His untimely death.
Oh, but Basil?
Hello?
How do I skip past this bit with his wife?
Had been eagerly
I've got no idea, because I've only got a video.
Oh.
Someone has
Can't you
posted
just
on the
select-
Facebook a link to watching Enter the Dragon online, so if you haven't got it, then...
Isn't that illegal, though?
No, it's illegal. It's a legal thing. I've checked that website. It's perfectly legal. Don't you worry about that. Right. Hang on a minute. I just want to get to the DVD menu.
Doesn't it come up on the screen?
If it came up on the screen, I wouldn't be asking.
Select play. It must be there somewhere.
For all of those wondering about the delay,
Right, it
7
started.
seconds.
It started. Press play. Everyone press play now. Right, hang on.
So you wait 7 seconds, Ian, say
No,
yes.
no, the 7 seconds doesn't matter, because they're hearing it. They're going to hear it fine.
No, but when they push play for theirs. Otherwise, they'll be 7 seconds behind you.
Balls. Oh, balls.
So stop.
Play.
Hang on,
hang on, everyone's... We've got to start again, because this is completely ballsed up. Right. Oh, right.
So you say start and then count 7 seconds, then you start yours.
I'm trying to queue up. Right, I'm queuing up. So 0, okay. So ready? Press play now.
Oh, I'll just have to rewind that bit again. All right, we're off again.
Okay, and then I'm going to press play... No, the 7 seconds doesn't work. They need to press it at the same time.
No, because you're 7 seconds ahead of them.
Exactly, but they're going to hear us. They'll hear it. Stop. Everyone stop your DVDs.
No, if you say now and then you wait 7 seconds.
No, but that's... No, but... They will when they hear me pressing play on mine.
It'll be 7 seconds too late.
No, it won't, because they'll be.
Am I watching it now?
Shut
or am
up!
I pausing it?
No, you're not.
Basil, shut up. No.
Yes.
Eloise, you are so wrong.
They're not hearing this until 7 seconds later.
Exactly. So they'll be pressing play at the same time, but they'll hear it. What don't you understand?
What don't you understand?
I say, shush, listen, I say press play.
Yeah, and then...
They hear that 7 seconds time.
Yeah.
Right? So they press play in 7 seconds time, but they press play when they hear me saying press play.
Yeah, that's what I want, and then you count 7 seconds, and then you push play of yours.
No, listen. Right.
Why aren't you getting that?
Come in here. We're going to get... I need a marker pen. We're going to do it on the green screen. Come in here.
No.
We're going to do it on the whiteboard.
No,
Come in
because
here.
you don't get it.
Get a marker pen.
I haven't got one.
Marker pen. I do apologise, Basil.
Don't worry.
Right, we'll sort this out. Hang on a minute. I need a pen.
I haven't got a marker pen.
One of these have a pen.
No, they're not pens. They're rubbers.
Balls. Bear with you in a second, Basil. I'm just trying to explain.
Marker pen.
7-second delay. Right.
I don't look.
I've got a permanent marker. No, I probably shouldn't. All right, look. Okay, we'll do it with this. Okay, this is how we're going to do it. Okay, we'll get a bit of paper. Sorry, Basil, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Gareth, what do you want?
Now, how do you travel back in time? There's only one way to do it. You've got to go warp 9 and you've got to swim very clasped to the sun.
Okay.
What's that about?
Yeah, okay, he said... Okay. So, what is this? Dear Ian, I'm a musician. It's a letter to me. Anyway, so... I say... No, Basil, please! Right, so, this is the timeline, okay?
Yeah.
I say here, press play,
yeah.
Right? In 7 seconds' time... They hit 7 seconds. They hear me say, "Press play."
Yeah.
Okay. So, but this is if we were doing it my way.
Yeah.
Okay. So I say, "Press play now." I press play. In 7 seconds' time, they hear me say, "Press play." So they press play then when they hear me.
But you'll be 7 seconds ahead of them.
But they won't know that.
You've not said that before.
What? What
so
are you doing?
I thought you wanted them to be in the same time as them.
I want them to be in terms of listening. So they're at home. Hang on a minute, Gareth. What do you want?
Nicking 2 whales from the Sea Life Centre somehow is going to save the Earth.
He's got a point. They only one though. They're going to be listening to it in the same time as me because they're going to press play when they hear me press play. The 7 seconds only becomes relevant when they phone up.
To have it at the same time.
It will be at the same time. The 7 seconds only comes into play when they phone up. And you know what? We'll just have to deal with it.
Ian?
Yes, Basil?
If we don't start soon, we won't see it before your show ends.
Eloise! Right, okay. So everybody, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Facebook people, and I'm speaking to you specifically. Are you ready? Right. Here we go. So, ready, steady, press play now.
Nicky, you're right.
Hang on, don't... Oh, it's not working. Okay, it's playing. It's playing. I've got the Warner Brothers logo.
Yeah, I've just seen that.
I've got it. I've still got the Warner Brothers logo.
Hang on, I'll put pause on.
Here we go. The film has started.
Right.
How do I make it full screen? Video full screen.
They're just standing up. They're facing each other.
No, they're not. You can't see them yet. There's a pink flower.
I'll pause it again.
Right, Bruce Lee's walking to the thing. They're standing up now. He's in the pants. He's in his black pants.
Yeah, black Speedos, that's it, yeah.
They're about to take it. He's got lovely buttocks. There's the spy. There's the old guy. He's about to bow. Finish bowing, turning and facing each other. Now.
Yeah, I've got. They're just bowed. Now they're
bowing again.
Fists up. The
fists are up now.
Oh, I'm just a couple of seconds ahead of you.
They're zooming in on Bruce Lee's eyes like they do in Chinese films. Fat guy. It's a fat guy against Bruce Lee. Come on.
He's a bit like Richard Herring.
OK, everybody. So, the film club has started. After a technical fault, the film club has started. Basil, feel free to call in later on and discuss the film with me.
Right, OK. Well, I don't know what to do when the adverts come on. I'll have to just fast forward.
Yeah, OK. We're not going to wait for you, mate. So, that's it. 0330 123 1215. The film club has started. We're watching Enter the Dragon. This has never happened on British radio before. Very, very exciting. If you're watching the film, do give us a call. 0330 123 1215. You can call in about other stuff as well. Don't worry, but, I'm going to enjoy this. Ta-ra!
Think about the place where you live, wonder why you haven't been your feet are going to be on the ground. Your head is there to move you around.
martial artist does not become pain.
The trees would be falling. Why you having to stand?
I realise I could be watching a different version to what some of you have got because I've never seen this scene before. It's an old guy talking to Bruce Lee. I don't think it's in a lot of the version. Oh, boy.
Try again.
Don't think! Feel. Okay, this bit's good, this bit's good. Why, can someone tell me why the volume is so low on my laptop? Oh, yeah. Hang on a minute. Don't think! Feel.
I said emotional content,
How are you
not
doing?
anger. Now try again.
No, that's not right.
Ian Lee!
Ian Lee.
Absolute.
Radio.
Just want to see this bit, and then we'll carry on with the show. Hang on. This is good, this bit. The sound's really quiet on my laptop. I can't get it any louder. Here we go.
How did it feel to you?
Don't think. Feel. It's like a finger pointing away on the moon. Don't.
Think. Don't think. Feel. It is like a finger pointing away to the moon.
Don't concentrate on the finger.
Don't.
Oh, you'll miss all
concentrate
the
on
heavenly
finger,
glory.
or you will miss all that heavenly glory.
Tonight's show is going to be epic. It's a Bruce Lee Enter the Dragon Film Club special. If you're watching it, give me a call. Don't just tweet. You can talk on Facebook, but come and give me a call. We've also got Alan Igby, Cy, Gerard, Sheena and Dark Breath coming up.
The only film we have on it. We know that it is
Okay, sorry, we are watching this. This is all very good, but we've got phone calls as well. Let's go to Alan Igby in the Stowe. Good evening, Alan Igby.
Good evening, Ian. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. You finally got the film going.
The film is going. We're up and running. Bruce Lee is currently watching the secret footage of Han's henchmen having boards battered around his 70s physique.
Cracking. It's like watching a production meeting with you two before.
Well, you know what I mean. I was right. And she was wrong, so that's all there is to it. And you know that now, Eloise. You do know that.
I think we were both right.
No,
I didn't know
we
what
were
outcome
both
you were
right.
going for. I didn't realise that you didn't want them at the same time.
No, I do want them at the same time. They're at the same time as us now. You don't understand the
No,
7 second delay.
I do know what you're saying, but look, we're just going to get started again. I thought you meant to have them started in real time, and you meant in...
But they're starting. They are watching it. People at home are saying...
Look, I understand what you mean, but don't you understand what I mean?
No, because you're talking out of your bum hole.
No, I'm not.
Totally.
Anyhow,
Alan
moving
Igby,
on.
what can we do for you?
Right, a couple of things.
Yes.
A request for help and a challenge.
Yeah, I wish I was at home watching this because I've forgotten what a good film this is. Yes, go on. Let's do the quest for help, yes.
Last night, you mentioned briefly that I think either you or your sister had a German exchange student.
My sister did, yes. I was watching, funnily enough, I was watching Way of the Dragon when the German assistant came round. Because this is true. I remember this because there's a scene in there where he goes and meets a prostitute and she takes her top off. And my mum was going, Ian, do you think we should be playing this video in front of Hansel? And I went, yeah, all right, well, sorry. So I had to stop it.
Called Hansel, was she?
I don't know what she was called.
I knew it.
I'm vaguely racist there.
Okay, well, we'll check this.
Okay.
Tomorrow, I have 2 German women coming to stay with me for the long weekend.
Yeah, is that what they call it these days? A long weekend. Good lad. Good lad.
One of them
doesn't
speak any English.
Oh, das ist sehr gut, ja?
Das ist nicht gut.
Ah.
Because I don't know her that well. I know the other one well. She's bilingual, but there's going to be...
Is she really? Well, sorry, yes.
Yeah, she's bilingual. She does go both ways.
Yes.
But I am going to be spending a significant period of time with the girl that doesn't speak English in my house.
Can I
we're
say...
going around London, we're touring, all that kind of stuff, but how do I...
Winkelmesser means protractor. That is always a handy word.
Can I say, wouldn't it be... It's one of my fantasies, I've just realised, I never realised this before now.
Yes.
To have a night of pure, unadulterated, filthy sex with a woman who doesn't speak my language. Wouldn't that be so erotic?
That would be nyang.
What?
Nyang.
I think that's a good thing.
That is a very good... Come on, Eloise, you must have heard nyang before.
Never. I'm not that down with the kids, even though I am one.
10 years older than you, and I've heard nyang. Come on.
I've never heard of it. I obviously don't hang around the right people.
Clearly, I hang around with the wrong people. I live in the Stowe, so that's what that does. But anyway, back to the matter.
No, right, yes.
So, aside from the night of unadulterated sex with a woman who I don't speak the same language as, how do I get through the daytime clothes-on outdoor bits and indoor bits with someone who I don't speak the language?
It's going to be awkward. It's going to be really, really awkward. It's like, what can I tell you? Do you get a guidebook?
I do speak some English, but she does... some English.
Well, yes, just
a little bit. I'm managing.
Yeah.
I do speak some German, but not enough, and she doesn't speak enough English to make those bits go more smoothly.
Well, 0330 123 1215. How do we help Alan Igby? Is there any solution to what is, to me, to my eyes, is just a very, very sexy problem?
Well, maybe it will be, but I won't know that until tomorrow.
Well, just try it, right? What you got to do is... you know where this is going. You're out and about with her. You've run out of things to say. You've used up your 3 German phrases. She's used up her English phrase. What you do is, the long, awkward silence, just lean over, put your hand on one of her boobs, and give her a long, passionate French kiss. That's what you need to do. Split the difference, give her a French kiss.
Can I reinforce my nutsack before I do that? Because she might hit me there.
Listen, man, the girls love that. I've seen it in an Elvis film once, right, where this woman slapped Elvis, right? I think it was Kid Creole. This woman slapped Elvis, and so he kissed her, she slapped him again, he kissed her again, and this time she kissed him back.
Right, I'll put that on my list of things to do.
Okay.
Let me get to my challenge.
Yes, please do, yes.
Pammy Cougar. Do you remember when she first came on air?
I do remember it, yes.
I remember it vividly. It was a great podcast. But I remember you weren't convinced as to whether she's a woman or not.
Yeah.
You've met her.
I've met her, yes.
On the phone.
Yes.
It's questionable.
Right.
On the better quality shepherd's pie and the clips of the football match you played, she does sound more feminine.
Yeah.
I would like to meet her. No funny business.
Yeah.
But I would like to just meet her and, you know...
What? Hang on, I've just realised, there's me watching Bruce Lee, and that his sister, I'd forgotten, I got such a crush on this girl. Is that Nora, God. Is that Nora Mao? I think that's who she is. She is so cute, man.
How do you cope with all the hormones? You fancy everybody.
You're like my wife.
No, am I?
Sexy. No, she says that, but I'd forgotten this girl is so cute in this film. Thing is, Enter the Dragon was, for me, was a pivotal moment in my adolescence, because I watched this as I was starting to, develop an interest in Chinese ladies. Anyway, sorry.
I've never seen it.
What was the question?
I've never seen Enter the Dragon.
Oh, no, of course you can't meet Pammy. Don't be so ridiculous.
Why, are you her agent now?
Yes, I am. Go away, you weird pervert. This is not some kind of dating thing. She's cute, this girl. She's going to die in a minute, I'm afraid. Sorry, but she's cute. She kills herself. Sorry, don't want to ruin it for anyone. Sorry, ruined it. Spoiler alert. Si.
Hi there.
Hi there, Si.
How are you?
I'm okay.
That's cool. Just in that, I come from Bourne End. Do you remember that from the Slough days?
No, not really.
That's not very nice.
What, because I don't remember Bourne End?
Yeah, Bourne End's near High Wycombe.
Okay.
Oh, but anyway, Bruce Lee.
Yes?
Has he taken his shirt off yet?
No.
Why not?
Do you know what? I can't be doing with some crappy, camp, half-hearted,
I thought it was a lady.
That was a bloke?
I thought it was a lady.
Well, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I thought that was a bloke doing a gay voice, but doing the proper.
Oh, I didn't get that.
Gay voice.
I thought it was a lady.
Well, I don't know. Have I made a faux pas there? I'm convinced that was not. Hang on a minute. She's a fight. I was convinced that was a guy doing a rubbish gay voice. I can't bother with gay characters and stuff like that. So should we quickly do this? Yes, line 1.
On drive.
Yeah, good lad. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number this evening. It's going to be a humdinger of a show. We've put stuff out there. If you're watching the Bruce Lee film, everyone's talking about it on Facebook, which is great. Do phone in and discuss it with us on the show. Be keen to talk to you on the show about it. The guy behind it is the guy who trained Flipper. It was all I heard of a conversation. Any ideas what the hell it means? And what snippets of conversation have you ever heard? I did get a very funny email, actually. I think I can read this out. Dan says, the two weirdest things I've heard bits of while walking down the street. One, a group of guys sitting on a stoop saying, this is gross, by the way, so I spread his butt cheeks and sucked the fart right out of his ass. And the third one, this is a guy from New York City, that's why it's like that. A professional woman ranting to her friends on the mobile, if he's gonna make love to me, he's got to take that damn phone out of his ear and hang it up. It's just common sense.
Ooh.
You'd think that they would do that, wouldn't you, men these days? 0330 123 1215. Sheena, Gerard, Dark Breath, we're coming to you after this.
My back, you were gone in a flash like you always do.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
So, just check we're all in sync. So, Roper, John Saxon, is sat on the boat with all his luggage, and the girl is waggling the stick, and she's moving it, and then the camera's panning to the left, and there's some kids on the boat, and they're looking directly at the camera. Look, stop looking at the camera! They're hiding behind the boat now. And there's a kid there, and there's another kid, and there's a kid in a yellow jumper, and their mum, and there's a dog. Okay, so we're in sync? That's what I like to hear. So, the main players are now ready. Bruce Lee, Black Belt Jones, John Saxon. They're all on the boat. It's all going to kick off. Very, very, very exciting. 0330. Oh, sorry, David Bird, I didn't realise you... thank you. 0330 123 1215. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio. Mondays to Thursdays. Normally 11 till 1, but it's 10 till 1 this week and for the next 4 weeks. If you've only just tuned in... and you've missed the first hour, I insist you go and download the podcasts. You can get them on the iTunes or absoluteradio.co.uk. There's also a new page on the Absolute website, isn't there? absoluteradio.co.uk/podcasts.
Yes, it's got every single podcast.
It looks quite
on
cool.
there. Yeah.
I normally don't bang on about the special pages on the website because I don't really care. But it does look good, and you can see all the other podcasts from all the other people laid out kind of quite neatly and quite nicely. It's worth having a look, definitely, I would suggest. The iPhone app, the show iPhone app, is very, very close. I think... Fingers crossed, touch wood, it's being sent to Apple early next week.
Exciting.
And then it takes like 5 to 10 days for them to approve it, and then it gets released. So keep listening. And if you order a Shindiggery DVD, I received them today. They'll be getting sent out next week at some point. Sheena!
Hello?
Hello, Sheena.
Hello.
Hello, Sheena.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right, thanks. Are you watching Enter the Dragon?
Do you know what? I was, but I was watching it on that link, and it's only like 25 minutes in. So I think it's kind of like delayed and stuff.
Oh, no. Am I the only person watching bloody Enter the Dragon? What's the point of that? I might as well just be watching a film.
It's odd. I don't know why I don't actually own it.
It's a good... to be honest, I've not seen it for a long... It's better than I remembered it being, actually, so I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
But I own a lot of classics. I should own that, really.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed of myself.
It's good. This has got a documentary on as well that I'm going to be watching tomorrow evening. Good. Sorry, wife, but this is what I'm watching tomorrow evening. Documentary behind this. Anyway, Sheena, what can I do for you?
Oh, I was doing that because you mentioned the dolphin guy earlier, the Flipper guy.
Oh, yeah, the guy behind it is the guy that was behind Flipper.
Yeah, I watched the documentary called The Cove.
Right.
Which is about the guy that trained Flipper.
Yeah.
And because there were several Flipper dolphins. He is now anti all of that stuff. He's now an activist.
Right.
And tries to save dolphins.
Oh.
Because one of the dolphins, he's convinced, committed suicide in his arms.
And whoa.
Right, he might sound utterly mental, right?
A dolphin committed suicide in the guy's arms?
Apparently, because,
What, did he take overdose of pills or something?
No. You know how, we breathe just naturally? It's just us. Apparently, they breathe voluntarily, which is...
Voluntarily?
Yeah. I don't know how...
Sheena, have you been smoking what my parents used to call the wacky backy?
It was in this documentary. I mean, I haven't actually, Googled it. I probably should. But this is... it was quite interesting anyway, even though, you might come across as a bit bonkers.
But so is he saying that that Flipper was cruel? The Flipper TV series was cruel?
Well, yeah, he basically kind of realised that they weren't happy in captivity.
You know how you train a dolphin, don't you? You put electricals on its testicles. True, absolutely true. And I'd imagine, and you fire little sparks into its testicles, and that's what trains it.
Well,
you know,
where are they? You can't see them.
Dolphins have got huge things.
I thought they were just smooth, like...
No, like Action Man. No, they've got huge... Do you remember? There was a story about 5 years ago, a guy swimming off in the Irish Sea got arrested for having sex with a dolphin. True story, man. True story.
But did the dolphin enjoy it?
Probably, they're sluts. No, I'm joking. Dolphins, of course not. Terrible behaviour. But they breathe voluntarily. I find that very hard to believe.
It is odd. I'm gonna Wikipedia. Actually, Wikipedia's not.
No, Wikipedia is made up. I had a stroppy email from someone today who'd got all his information on Wikipedia. Wikipedia is made up by people like me, Sheena. It's nonsense. Okay, here's tonight's competition. Have we still got DAB radio to give away?
Yeah.
And I'm going to be the judge of this. I don't know if we're allowed to do this under Ofcom rules. I'm going to be the judge.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to be the judge, the person who can do the best dolphin voice. Whoever can do the best dolphin voice, I'll start you off. It's harder than you think. The sound that came out is not the sound I was hearing in my head.
No.
It's not the sound.
That, it'd be 10 times
Sheena, well, you say that. You volunteered. Come on, away you go. Here's Sheena doing a dolphin. Not like that guy in the Irish Sea.
I can't even think how they sound. Like, isn't it like sonar by boop, 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 boop? No?
I don't think dolphins go... Oh, boop, 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 boop,
Their
boop,
sonar
Can I have a
probably
go?
Yeah, go on, Eloise. We get a bit of reverb on you. Away you go. Go on.
Actually, that's really accurate.
Eloise, I don't think you're... Well, you could be winning a digital radio this evening. That was wonderful. Hang on, I'm trying to find it on the... So we can find dolphin noises. Hang on a second. Here we go. All right, here's a dolphin noise. Okay, here we go. This is from YouTube. Here we go. Right. It's dolphin, yeah?
Yeah.
That's an 8-year-old kid doing that. That's a
No.
kid. Just type in dolphin.
Right.
What?
That's him talking now.
Now
Oh!
That's so loud.
Okay, sorry.
That's
just a bit
really
fun.
annoying.
Okay, here's real
It is
dolphin
annoying,
noises.
isn't it?
Here's real dolphin noises. That's dolphins eating a fish. So, you want to win a DAB radio? Simple. Phone it. Oh, Anna Capri.
You don't win her.
No, you don't win her. You can win what's the thing? A radio. That's it. Sheena, I'm going to exclude Eloise from the competition.
Okay.
So far, by default, you are in the lead. If no one does anything better, then you get to win it.
Mine is one underwater, though. Is that okay? Because it's sonar. Because apparently they can see through things with their sonar.
You are full of... I nearly saw that.
Facts, possibly fake.
Full of facts, possibly fake facts. That's what you're full of, Sheena.
But I didn't make them up. So it's like if you go to school and whatever you learn there, and then history changes, and then a few years later it's all lies.
Yeah, like Pluto isn't a planet anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What's the point of learning anything? It's all going to change anyway.
Exactly.
Sheena, ta-ta.
Bye-bye.
Did she just say hello? I think she did. Gerard?
Yes?
You're on the radio.
Thank you. My wife and I were thinking about something that was said yesterday when you were asking, you were saying about double-barrelled names.
Yeah.
And we were thinking about Eloise, who the people who she shouldn't get involved with.
Yeah.
To a double-barrelled name. I've got a few to think about. My wife mentioned Otis Ferry.
Yes.
Because if you put that together, you'd obviously get...
Car Ferry.
Car Ferry.
Oh, yes, he's doing good things with your name here, Eloise. Listen to this. This is useful information for when you choose a suitor, when you finally settle down.
Okay.
Stop
you've got
partying.
somebody like Nick Park, for instance, who does Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah.
Not a good one.
You couldn't marry him, Eloise.
Okay.
For several reasons.
And also Chevy Chase.
Car Chase. Oh, that would be a good surname, though. Eloise Car Chase.
Well, no, there's quite a few. My wife...
Well, hang on a minute. Eloise, are you enjoing these, or are they upsetting you? Is
It
this
does
list
bring back childhood memories.
of bullying?
Yeah.
Continue, Gerard. I'm joking.
No, it wasn't ever a traumatising time.
But so people called you Car Chase?
No, they used to try and make up anything they could, really, to go with that.
Oh,
so
okay, so let's Car Chase, Car Park, Car Service, Eloise Car...
Carport. You've got an Annabelle Port that works at Absolute, haven't you?
Here's one. Eloise Car Karan. It's like Bar Baran, but
Yeah,
I'm,
got it.
doing it there. I put the Quran in there as well, it seems, which is clever and offensive.
And of course, there's a cricketer who plays for Kent whose name's Robert Key. So she could
Key Car?
Car Key.
Car Key? You've heard all these?
Most of
Okay,
them.
here's the challenge this evening, dear listener. You don't want anything for this. Come up with a joke about Eloise's name that she's never heard before. Gerard, I'm going to let you have one more.
Well, my wife just shouted at me, don't go anywhere near Mr. Bunkle.
Carbuncle.
Have you heard that one before?
I've not heard that one.
Oh, Gerard, and indeed Gerard's wife.
Yeah.
Well done indeed. Very, very exciting. Oh, I've suddenly been hit by exhaustion. Oh, Anna Capri in that silver suit with the gloves. Anyway, sorry. I'm having fun this evening. I don't know if you are. In many ways, I don't really care. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. You're more than welcome to take part. And you can talk about Enter the Dragon, topics, anything I've put out, or anything you want. Give us a call.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
Spoiler alert, we're going to see boobies.
Good old England!
You should totally be in here, Eloise, watching this, man. This is awesome. Black Belt Jones is just beating the crap out of this guy, the Aussie guy.
Well, I've no idea what's going on.
Y'all are fighting? We're about fighting? This is brilliant. Look at that afro, man. Look at his afro. Hang on, that guy looks like Hitler
I'm
there.
too blind to see it. You need to angle it.
You be able to see that afro?
Angle it a bit more.
Here it comes. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on.
I'm hanging on.
There's the afro!
Oh, yeah, I've seen the afro. I
Black
can't
Belt
see
Jones.
his face, though.
Black Belt, you don't need to see his face. He's got his back to you, I think, in that shot. It's a good film, good film. We're watching... Steve Spaniels, are you watching Enter the Dragon?
I am indeed.
Whereabouts are you?
I'm a little bit ahead of you. I'm on the next fight.
How come people be ahead of me?
Oh, no, I don't know.
Oh, no,
But
you
mine
can be.
keeps crashing.
He is 7 seconds ahead of me.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, because he's on the phone now.
Yeah.
So now he's entered into my bubble.
Yeah, I've entered into your bubble.
And my bubble is 7 seconds behind people listening at home.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, we can't help that.
Well, no, Steve, I'm not having a go at you, mate.
I know you're not.
I'm just saying that's the way it is, all right?
I know.
All right, calm down.
I know. I'm calm.
Football's coming home. It's coming home. Hands up, who won't be watching the England match tomorrow?
Me.
Yeah, I won't be watching it. And it's kind of... Tomorrow night, I think it's on, 7:30, something like that. Tomorrow night is a great time to go driving around because nobody will be on the roads.
Well, the thing is, I will be on the train going home from work.
What time?
I leave work at 7 o'clock and I probably won't get home till about 8:30, 9.
That train is going to be beautifully empty.
Yeah, you'll get a seat.
Beautifully empty. It's going to be wonderful. Listen, this is what we'll do for a bit of the show. If you're not watching the football tomorrow night, what are you doing instead? 0330 123 1215. I'm probably going to be watching the making of Enter the Dragon documentary. I'm recording with my band all day tomorrow, which I'm very, very excited about. Thank you to Gareth.
Professionally placed, isn't it?
Professional, very. It's next to an S&M dungeon.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Which, I don't know why that scares me, because we won't be going in there, but maybe we'll get dragged in there. Anyway.
I'm sure the recording studio is not in the SMM.
Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe that's what I'm telling my wife. And tomorrow evening, I'm probably going to be watching either a couple of episodes of Lost with my wife to play catch-up, or the making of Enter the Dragon. So, Eloise, what are you going to be doing tomorrow night? Or can I just say boobies coming up? Yes?
I'm going to see my friend whose birthday is, give her a present.
Oh, that'd be nice. So she won't be watching the football?
No.
Steve, what are you going to be doing tomorrow night?
On the way home from work.
Oh, you did just say, of course. 0330 123 1215. Dear listener, what are you going to be doing tomorrow night instead of watching the football? I'm suspecting there's going to be a lot of people who this has no interest to whatsoever. So if you're not going to be watching the football, what are you going to be doing instead? 0330 123 1215. And I bark the instructions. Eloise, get off Facebook. Answer those phone calls. Thank you. Steve! There you go, booby. Steve! 2 boobies. Yeah. And Bum Bum. Look at that. I'd forgotten about that bit. When I was 12, that was plenty. Steve!
Yes?
What do you want?
I just thought I'd ring up and tell you that I'm watching it.
All right, but you're in a different place.
Yeah, I know, but now I think it's probably catched up with you now because it just paused itself for about 7 seconds.
Excellent stuff. Black Belt Jones has had a good night, hasn't he?
Yeah,
he's doing very well. Steve Spaniels, thank you very much for that. 0330 123 12 15. Dark Breath.
Hello, Ian. Sorry, my voice went then.
It doesn't matter. My voice is constantly going. I suspect that it won't be with us for much longer, kids. So make the most of it while it's here.
How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. I'm feeling good because it's the weekend. Tomorrow I've got a fantastic day. Saturday I'm going to go and see some friends in Brighton, so I'm hoping the weather's nice. Sunday, I'm going to a mate's barbecue. Beautiful.
I'm going to Brighton on Saturday.
Not Brighton, Bournemouth.
Oh, see, I'm in Brighton on Saturday.
I'm in Bournemouth.
Down the road.
Blackpool.
Anywhere that's not near me.
Correct.
Yeah, it's not very nice, you know.
No, correct. Anyway, Dark Breath, are you going to be watching the football tomorrow night?
No.
No, what are you going to be doing instead?
I'm going to dye my hair.
There's a pair of nunchuckers. The guy's holding a pair of nunchuckers. Dye your hair?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that'll be exciting.
Dye my hair, do my nails,
Yeah.
and have a girly night.
Oh, on your own?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but people do that, do they?
Well, yeah, of course. I often spend time on my own.
Well, no, spending time on your own, of course, is a wonderful thing that I am only just learning to be able to do. I used to hate it, but now I've started meditating again for the first time in years. Oh, yeah, a little bit of the old transcendental meditation. I'll have some of that, thanks.
Yeah, it's great to be on your own.
It gets better, yes, but hang on. Bruce Lee is sneaking up behind that guy. Is he going to beat him up? No, he's going to go... Oh, this is good, this bit. Oh, wait, hang on. The guy's looking. The guy's doing really bad acting. Looking, I thought I heard something there. What was that I heard there? Bruce Lee's thinking, don't hear me. No, I didn't hear anything. I'm just going to walk away like... Hang on a minute, I thought I heard... No, I didn't hear anything either. I'm going to walk off as well. Was there any point to this conversation, Dark Breath, or...?
Oh, yeah, obviously I phoned up for a chat.
Yes.
Anyways, me and Pammy are going to go to Brighton together in a couple of weeks.
Pammy Cougar?
Yeah.
On the pull?
Obviously.
Aye, get in there. It's full of very beautiful people, Brighton. I was there a couple of weeks ago, and everyone there is very, very sexy.
It is. I live not very far from Brighton, so...
Okay, well, I will not be coming round to your house for a cup of tea.
Why not? Just pop in on the way home for a cup of tea.
No.
I do make a good cup of tea.
I bet you do, Dark Breath, but I shall not be sampling your cup of tea. 0330 123 1215. We are still getting people to do their dolphin impressions. Sorry, there's a good fight then. If you can do a dolphin impression better than Sheena's, then you can win a digital radio. It's as simple as that. The Smiths? Oh, yes, please. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio. Mondays to Thursdays. Normally 11 till 1. Now it's 10 to 1. It's not been explained ever, the reason for the 10 to 1 change. I don't quite understand why we're doing it. We're watching Enter the Dragon this evening. I hope you've been watching with us. People on Facebook are chattering away like crazy fools about it, and you can go on there, facebook.com/Iain Lee Show. I've just been hit by a wave of exhaustion, Eloise. I'm hungry. We had nice food at the awards, but not enough. You never get enough food at these things.
What came with the cream pie?
That was the main. There's like sort of like puffy cream pie and a potato.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, got potato. But I ate a lot of bread. I sat next to the young lad, Ben Jones.
Oh, did you?
I sat next to Ben Jones.
Aww.
Ben Jones, sans hat.
Really?
Yes.
Was he not allowed to wear it?
I don't think so, no.
Was it a strange sight seeing that?
It was a lovely sight seeing. I don't,
But I mean, was it strange because you never see it?
Well, yeah, I guess so. I guess it was strange because you never see it, but it's just, I think Ben should go without his hat more often.
I agree. I think he should.
Bolo! Let's go to Ed in Camberley. Good evening, Ed.
Hello, mate. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right, Ed. I'm tired and my legs have started aching. And I've just realised we're only halfway through the bloody show. Another hour and a half of this crap. I mean, of this... Hang on. No, that's not the right way of doing it. Ed, will you be watching the Fußball tomorrow evening?
No, I'll be at work, upsettingly.
Oh, really? So you want to be watching it?
Oh, yeah, crushed.
But what work do you do? Let me just turn this down a little bit. What work do you do?
I'm a policeman. In Hounslow.
Oh, so there's no... will you be on the beat? Will you be in the station?
I'll be dealing with the people that are watching the football, I guess.
You might get to catch glimpses of it then.
Whilst pulling some drunk lot. The thing about being a copper, handling drunk people, I've seen enough news reports on binge drinking to know that there's always going to be a load of girls flashing their bums at you. That always seems to be on BBC News when they talk about binge drinking. There's some tarty girls in very short skirts flashing their bums at coppers. Does that happen to you often?
That doesn't happen.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear it, man.
Well, it's never happened to me anyway.
Oh.
Maybe one day.
Do you not? You must get... I don't know, what your situation is, gay, straight, married, who knows, but you must get so much action as a copper.
Well, it's just a question, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I'm not asking you to go into detail. Just cough once for yes, twice for no.
Well, some people like it, some people hate it, don't they?
Yeah, I once, when I worked at another radio station, I was outside waiting for a cab, and a car with two policewomen in drove past. You don't often see that, two policewomen in a car on their own. And I've got a penchant for the police uniform. I think it does things. And these police officers they drove past me, and then they drove back. And I thought, oh God, I'm going to get in trouble here. And they one of them wound down the window, went, "Do you need a lift anywhere?" And I went, "No, I'm all right. I'm waiting for a cab." And I was single at the time, and I look back and think, could I?
Probably should have done it.
Would they? Is there any chance I could have copped off with at least one of those policewomen?
I've got no idea. No comment.
No comment whatsoever. No comment whatsoever. And I wouldn't expect you to at all. So you will be cleaning up the streets of Camberley tomorrow, Ed. Well, may God bless...
Streets of Hounslow.
Oh, Hounslow. Oh, it's a bit rougher, isn't it?
Yeah.
May God bless you for doing it, sir. And I hope well... It's only football. It's not important. It'll teach you a valuable Zen lesson to be away from the thing you love the most.
It's going to be horrible.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to cheer you up. Ed, thank you very much for that. Police officers. I think it's a sexy uniform on the ladies, of course, not so much the gents. They're weird trousers, though, aren't they? You get the impression that they're similar trousers that strippers have. You know the ones where you pull them and they come flying off, allowing for easy access. I kind of get the impression that they're those sort of trousers. But the uniform does a good thing. Even people who aren't that hot, they're sort of all right, look better. That's a good move. Look better in a police uniform. Do you know what I mean, Andre?
Yeah, never trust a hippie.
Never trust a hippie. Good words of wisdom there. I don't know where they came from, but well done, Andre.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
So, there we go. All very good indeed. Chavvy Vicky!
Hello.
Hello, Chavvy Vicky.
Hello.
Yeah.
I was listening to that song.
We're finished.
Oh.
That's what happens, I'm afraid. We can't... OK, well, here we go.
I'm so happy, 'cause today found my friends are in my head. I'm so ugly, that's okay, 'cause so are you. Book on mirrors, Sunday morning is every day for all I care. And I'm not scared, light my candles in our days, 'cause I found God.
Right, is that enough?
Yeah, that's fine.
Lovely,
now.
thank you.
I
Lovely.
did say a couple of minutes, about 30 seconds ago, it was okay.
Right.
Yeah. You know you've got your little film club thing going on.
Yes, I have, yes.
Yeah, well, I'm not watching it because, quite frankly, I don't like martial arts. And
Well, that's your problem. That's your problem. Don't come... Listen, no. Don't come here with your highfalutin, hoity-toity ideas that karate films and kung fu films are beneath you.
No, I like Karate Kid.
Well, then you like martial arts films, you stupid woman!
No, Karate Kid was a commercial one in comparison to...
What do you mean Karate Kid? Karate Kid, Enter the Dragon's a commercial film. It's the first time there'd been a massive film made between Hong Kong and America, Hollywood. It's the first time it ever happened.
Yeah?
Yeah, at the time it was huge.
Well,
maybe I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and watch it another time. But
Don't bother.
okay then.
How can you say you don't like martial arts films? Then you say The Karate Kid is one of your favourite films.
It's one of my favourite films.
That's insane.
Right. It's a bit different.
All right, come on.
Yeah. So, when are you going to do a rom-com?
Oh, get lost.
No,
What do you mean, like
seriously.
Sleepless in Seattle and Made in Manhattan or something?
Well, like, I was thinking 50 First Dates, or maybe How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Well, I'll be honest, the film club may be a one-off.
Oh, that's not fair.
Well, like, no one's phoned in and said they're watching the bloody film.
Well, I think it might have been to do with all this 7 seconds delay and all that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Everybody, this is Eloise has confused people. Must say my voice. Eloise has confused people.
Yeah,
It is.
a bit high, your voice, just then.
I know it's going a bit. I'm losing it again. I've got to sing tomorrow, Vicky. I've got some singing
Would you
tomorrow.
want me on the guitar?
No,
You sure?
booby, bit of booby there. No.
You sure? Because you know how I am with my air guitar.
I'm fine. We can have real guitars tomorrow.
Yeah, but I sounded like a real guitar.
Yeah. Okay. So I was arguing with you about something, and you've cleverly distracted me.
Yeah. That's a well-known trick from women.
Ah, yeah, that's it. This may be a one-off film club.
Oh.
But no one's phoning in saying they're watching the film. So
But if you had one about a girly chick flick, I can promise you the girls would ring in.
Jeez, but they're so rom-coms. Let's be honest. Generally, unless it's got Jennifer Lopez in there.
Well, how about Made in Manhattan or the Wedding Planner then? She's got a really good bum.
Is she in the? She's not in the Wedding Planner. Oh,
Yeah,
she's the Wedding Planner.
Wedding
Yeah,
Planner.
she is the Wedding Planner. I don't think I've seen that one. I've seen Made in Manhattan. I've seen Monster-in-Law.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Monster-in-Law's quite good. But I like the one where she goes around and beats up her husband. She learns karate and beats up her husband. Enough, yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. Martial arts and romantic comedy.
Yeah, she
all
wears
in
like a black catsuit and she looks hot, man.
one. I kind of like, even I, as a female, like her backside. It's pretty good.
She's anyway, Vicky, we're entering the world of your lesbian fantasy.
I
It's
know
probably
I'm not a lesbian, but I can appreciate her bum.
okay. Well, that's great to know. Thank you for that, Vicky.
Before you go, are you going to do it? I think you should do a rom-com.
No, go away. Don't just say before you go and then say what you've been saying for the last 10 minutes, boring everyone with. Emma is in Potter's Bar.
No, I'm not.
Sorry, what?
I don't live in Potter's Bar.
I didn't say you lived in Potter's Bar. I said you're in Potter's Bar.
No.
Well, yes,
Wellington City.
you're in Potter's Bar.
Oh, okay then. I'll be in Potter's Bar for you.
It says Potter's Bar on my screen, Emma.
Oh.
You're in Potter's Bar.
All right then.
Thank you.
How can I help you?
Well, I was wondering... No, hang on a minute. You called me.
I know. I feel like I'm disturbing you, actually.
Well, I'm trying to watch this film. Look at all those poor men trapped in the prison there underground. Hang on, hang on. This is powerful bit stuff. Hang on.
Okay.
Found in waterfront bars. Shanghai. Just lost drunken men.
There we go. It's powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. Emma,
Hello.
what do you want?
I come to talk about dolphins.
Yeah.
I read once, because I'm a bit of a Googler, that they like to have fun in each other's blowholes.
Oh, the holes on the top of their heads?
Yeah, apparently.
When you say fun, do you mean fun?
I think so.
Oh, my
And
God.
I think if you Google it, there's a page that comes up with a drawing, a line drawing of how it works.
I'm not going to Google dolphins pleasuring each other's blowholes.
I know.
Wouldn't it be good if humans had blowholes?
It would be.
And we could just blow out
No,
of
I
them?
wouldn't like that, to be honest.
No.
I'm not into that.
You wouldn't like someone to pleasure your blowhole?
No.
No, that would be inappropriate. Okay.
It would be at this time of night.
Yeah, you know, whatever it takes
Whatever it takes.
to get you through the night.
also,
Yes.
I'd like to win a radio.
Well done. You're phoning up. We're giving away a digital, what they call DAB radio. They're tiny, but they're really good. I've got one. They're brilliant. Right? I don't know what they are. We'll say it later on. But we're asking for people to phone up and do dolphin impressions. I'm the judge. So far, we've had Sheena did one. I'll be honest. She was enthusiastic. Not very good, but she was keen. Eloise did an excellent one, but she's not allowed to enter because she works here. I use that term very, very loosely. Emma, let's hear what you've got.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Okay. Ah.
Is that enough?
Well, Eloise, the dolphin expert, is nodding furiously as if to say, "Oh yeah, it was all right. Actually, yeah." Emma, I'm putting a big line. Do it one more time. Okay, I'm putting a big line through Sheena's name. I'm writing Emma.
Really?
In Potter's Bar, totally. Can I just say, by the way, people watching the film at the moment, get ready. It's all about to kick off. You may have been a little bit bored so far. In 5 minutes, the fighting is going to start, and it is going to be awesome Bruce Lee fighting with some nunchuckers and everything. Emma, thank you for that.
Thank you.
Ta-ta.
Toodaloo.
We may be in touch, Emma. Eloise, have you got Emma's details in case she's the winner? Would you want to take them? Jeez. Emma, stay on the line. We'll take your details. 0330 123 1215. If you think you can do a better dolphin impression than Emma did, phone up and do it on the air, and you may be able to win yourself a digital radio. Only another hour or so to go. Mark Crosley is on very, very soon, and his show will be well worth sticking around for, as he does excellent stuff. I'm kind of stalling here because I'm watching this Enter the Dragon, and it's about to get very, 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 very good in just a few moments, and I want to kind of time the wicked fight with like a record and the news and the travel and stuff, so then I can just watch it and enjoy it, you see. Oh, by the way, Jackie Chan is coming up in one of these scenes as a stuntman. You won't know it's Jackie Chan. You'll only know if you've had the film freeze-framed for you and you've had it pointed out. He had a big nose then before his nose job. So you won't recognise it's him. 0330 123 1215. We still haven't found out where the guy behind it is the guy who trained Flipper. We still don't quite know what that is all about. It's a conversation I overheard. If you've overheard any conversations that you want to share, 0330 123 1215. Right, it's about to fight. Bye-bye.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
OK, we're in the last hour. 55 minutes, then it's Mark Crosley. 0330 123 1215. Monday to Thursday, so this is it. This is the end of the week. If you want to give us a call this week, now is the time to do it. The Enter the Dragon is getting very, very exciting, by the way. John Saxon is having a fight with Bolo Yeung. I think in real life, Bolo Yeung would beat the bejesus out of John Saxon, but it's Hollywood, and he's kind of winning the fight at the moment. But it's all about to kick off in a very, very exciting way. Dave is on the line. Good evening, Dave.
All right, bruv.
Hello, fella. What can I do for you?
All right, bruv. Listen, did you spend your whole youth watching telly?
Yeah, pretty much, if I'm honest.
Didn't you go out at all?
Not really.
Not at all?
Well, a little bit.
Can I ask you something?
You can.
Do you moisturise?
I do from time to time, yes.
Well, because I'm being funny. The amount of time you spend in that radio station,
yeah,
and what you sitting indoors watching telly, you've got to be a little bit pasty faced, brother.
Well, I don't watch telly.
Not being rude, like.
I don't watch telly that much these days.
Didn't you? You were always talking about what you've watched.
No, I'm not.
Or what you recorded.
No, I'm not.
Oh, can I ask you something else? It's not rude. It's quite polite, bruv.
Okay, I'm losing patience slightly, David, but yes.
Oh, no offence, like, you know what I mean? Anyhow, you know, you said earlier on in the show, you were talking about, like, your ideal fantasy would be making love to a woman who never spoke your language, who could understand you.
Yes.
Why don't you go to Essex?
Okay, He was strange, wasn't he?
A little bit.
I couldn't quite work out what his angle was. Are these the last three calls we've got?
No.
Have we got more, have we?
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, let's rattle through them, shall we? Chris is in Crayford. Good evening, Chris.
Hello there.
Hello, fella. You're on the air. Yay!
Yeah. I wondered fleetingly, well, not really fleetingly, actually, because I was going to well, if you and Eloise could hear me singing to the songs and indeed the adverts.
No, only if we had you up on pre-fade, which we didn't have you up on pre-fade. Had I known you were singing, I would have put you up.
I thought, I hope they can't hear me doing this. And then I thought, we've got to say could.
Sometimes we listen in to the calls.
Enough of what sings to the stuff on the radio.
Sometimes we listen into the calls that are while we're waiting, but generally we don't bother. And especially not tonight when I'm watching Enter the Dragon.
Yeah. I've tried watching that, and I got a good way into it, and I was about half a second behind you.
Yeah.
All sorts of problems. But my buffering room, so I was watching online.
Oh,
and
you fool.
Facebook is running out, it's getting shorter and shorter and shorter, and there's no more grey bit. And it's like, no, don't run out of grey bit. And
the grey bit ran out.
And it went like 95% buffered, and it kept going.
I'm only half paying attention to you, Chris, because it really is kicking off now. But basically, Bruce Lee and John Saxon are taking on about 200 men at once.
Yeah, it does look a good film. I've never seen it. I mean, I'm not really into sort of kung fu films per se. I mean, I've watched. What's the last one I watched? Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah, that's like a Ponzi film, though. That's like a Ponzi artsy. It's a good film, but this Enter the Dragon is like a 70s kind of James Coburn, sort of cheap action film.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great. I was expecting it to be a little bit crap. I haven't seen it for a long, long time. It is much, much better than I was expecting it to be.
Yeah. I mean, the one tonight, Crouching... Enter the Dragon. It does look good. I'll have to get that.
Yeah, you should do. You can probably get it for like £2 now.
Couldn't find it.
Chris, anything else?
Yeah, I thought I'd mention actually. I made a new friend on Facebook. You probably won't guess who it is.
Uh-oh, go on.
Yeah, it's a call you've had tonight, actually.
Is it Chavy Vicky?
No.
She's the only call we've had tonight, isn't she?
In a while, about 18 months, apparently.
I've not got a clue.
It's Dark Breath.
Oh, hello, Chris.
Hello, yep.
She's after one thing.
Oh, is she now?
Your penis.
Oh.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah. Well, yes. That sounds like you're entering the dolphin competition with those noises.
I was. Yeah. Well, actually, she was actually doing the same thing when she was on hold. So
there you go. You see.
I hope they can't hear me too, because I'm on my Facebook page channel. I hope they can't hear me singing to the adverts and the songs and everything.
Well, Chris, you are safe. Don't you worry about that. Chris, I've got to move on. Nice to talk to you, mate.
Nice to talk to you too. Take care.
Ta-ta, Shirley.
Yes, hello.
Hello, Shirley.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
I'm having second thoughts about this now.
Why? What's wrong?
I was going to go for the dolphin competition.
Oh, then why are you having second thoughts about it?
I just feel silly.
Well, so why? But you thought it was a good idea to call in at one point, didn't you?
I know, it was a bit mad.
Oh, okay. So, but you're going to do it. Have you anyone else there who could do it for you?
My son, but he's chickened out.
Really?
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's 18.
Well, why is he chickened out for?
I don't know.
Okay, so Shirley, this is we're giving away a digital radio this evening. All the person has to do is do what I consider to be the best dolphin impression. Now, Sheena started. She did, hers was rubbish. If I'm honest, very, very poor.
Right.
And then she's posted on Facebook. I didn't really want to win a radio anyway. I don't care. I think she does care. Then Emma in Potter's Bar came on and did pretty darn good.
Oh God.
So Shirley, let's hear your dolphin impression. Yeah, not your Frank Spencer. It's your dolphin impression we're after. Betty, the cat's done a whoopsie. Eloise, can you think of anything nice to say about that?
It's a very good whale impression.
Oh, thank you.
Whale, but we are specifically after dolphins.
Oh dear, don't do dolphins.
No, Shirley. Well, thank you. Get your son on the line.
He won't come. He's walked away.
Little sod.
He could win you that radio, Shirley.
Because
It's a good one.
Be honest, you ain't won it just then. If I'm completely honest.
Yeah.
What's your son's name?
Adam.
Adam!
Yeah.
Come to the phone, you little scrote!
He's gone off to bed. He's got his A-level in the morning, so he won't come to the phone.
What's his A-level? What A-level has he got?
Physics.
Yeah, it's physics, isn't it?
That's important.
That's it, yeah, exactly. What physics? What's that got to do with anything? Yeah. Well, Shirley, good effort, but bad effort.
It was pathetic.
Yeah, it was. Thank you for calling.
All right, thanks.
Oh, I feel sorry for her.
I know I do. I liked her a lot.
That was the worst dolphin impression. Hang on a second. Hall of Mirrors. That was the worst dolphin impression I've ever heard in my life.
Oh.
And I've heard some pretty bad dolphin impressions in my time.
Have you?
No, not really. I don't really...
It's quite a rare thing to have heard.
It's Cougar Pammy.
Hello, Ian.
I'm losing my voice a little bit.
That poor woman sounded like a mangy werewolf.
It was a terrible, terrible
But
dolphin
she did have a
noise.
lovely laugh. She was in a good mood, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Now, you're moaning about having no callers, darling. They're all on Facebook watching the film. They're all on Facebook watching the film.
Whoa. I wasn't moaning about having no callers. Just saying the calls are a little bit thin on the ground.
You think that people aren't watching with you.
Oh,
the boys on Facebook are all watching the film.
Okay.
And every time you say no one's watching, they click on there and say, I'm watching, and they're getting cranky.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad.
But you see, what it is, it's the boys can't multitask. They can't watch and call you in at the same time.
Huh? Sorry, I was reading Facebook.
Exactly. See what I mean?
Okay, Hall of Mirrors.
And they're doing one-handed typing.
Well, that's easy to do.
Now, I think you should have a film that boys and girls like.
Okay.
Okay, now the girls will like Fight Club and Snatch, because both of them have got Brad Pitt in with his shirt off.
Right, yeah.
And you like them because they're rough and tumble.
Oh,
things.
I don't want to see... I don't want to see Snatch. That sounds a terrible film.
No, it's a Guy Ritchie one. It's not bad.
Guy Ritchie... I've not seen a Guy Ritchie film, and I don't really have any intention...
Did you see Lockstock?
No.
Oh, Lockstock's brilliant.
But
It's got Sting in it, Vinnie Jones in it.
But okay, say two people that I like.
I don't know.
I've met Vinnie Jones. I didn't like him in the slightest.
No, I didn't like him on Big Brother. He didn't come across good on
No,
that.
well, in real life he comes across just as bad.
Well, all right then. Can I do a dolphin?
You probably could.
No,
if you
don't be rude.
No, yes.
Oh, who was that boy that I turned on at about past, and some guy was saying he wanted to meet me, and you said, yes, I'm my agent.
Oh, I don't know. Who was it? It wasn't Steve Spaniels, was it? I can't remember who it was. Whoever it was, Pammy, you could do better than one of my listeners.
Well, you see, yes. Well, now you've met me, you know that I'm not a bloke.
Well, I don't know that for sure. We've not sat you in the Pope seat, which is how they test the Pope. You know that about the Pope seat, don't you?
Pope seat?
There's a thing called the Pope seat because a couple of 100 years ago there was a Pope who it was rumoured was actually a woman. And so now what they do is they have a Pope seat, and as far as I know, this is true. I'm not a Catholic. I believe this to be true. Every Pope, before they become Pope, has to sit in this seat, and it's all very... They sit in this seat, and they wear no underwear, but they have clothes on, but they wear no underwear.
No.
And then someone puts their hand underneath and feels if there are ghoulies. And if there are ghoulies, then the Pope is a gentleman and can become the Pope. If there are no ghoulies, then it's a lady, and they can't become... I think that's true.
And you wonder why the Catholic Church is so stuffed up.
0330 123 1215. Can someone... Have I got that right about the Pope seat? Does that exist?
Someone will tell you in a minute. Can I do my dolphin?
Yes.
You ready? You ready?
Yes.
It could be Skippy underwater.
Yeah, I'm going to say it was good. You're in second place, but there is no prize for second place, Pammy.
No worries. It's great talking to you. Bye.
Ta-ta. The Pope seat, that's a real thing, isn't it? I've not just imagined that, have I? I couldn't have imagined it. That's enough of that nonsense. The film literally just finished there. Eloise, what was your favourite part of that film?
The bit when I saw the man with the afro.
Yeah, that was a good bit. That was a very, very good bit. Well, there you go, kids. I hope you enjoyed that. That's Enter the Dragon. That was the first film in our film club. We might do it again next week. I don't know if I can be bothered. Really, I don't feel that it's captured the imagination as much as as I was hoping it would. I thought the phones would be alight with people phoning up, and you know, it'd be like everyone watching the movie together. But they're all too busy watching it on Facebook.
I've been quiet in here, and you haven't even talked to me in between the songs, so I've just been twiddling my thumbs.
What special features we've got on here? Andre, did you watch the film?
Yeah, I did actually, and I was sitting right at the front, right? And then someone threw their popcorn at me. So I stood up and said, what kung fu that?
Yeah, okay. Deary me. More records after this.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute.
Radio.
0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Verinda's on the line. Good evening, Verinda.
What's up?
Oh,
How you doing?
Going for a slightly different angle there from your normal catchphrase. You're going for a what's up?
Yep.
Okay, that's okay, interesting, Vinny. I mean, both of them are rubbish.
Uh-huh.
Is your mum away at the moment?
No.
Okay, 'cause you're being a little bit more vigorous than you normally are.
Okay.
Vinny, you're a big fan of football, aren't you?
Yeah.
Are you displaying an England flag in your car?
No.
Okay, do you know what's wrong with the England flags that everyone's displaying? There's one thing that's very, very wrong with them.
What, it's small?
Well, they're small, yeah, okay, but apart from that, that's not necessarily a wrong thing, is it, that they're small? The flag can be any size.
They're an obstruction.
They're an obstruction to what? Justice?
Drivers.
No. There's something wrong with the majority of the England flags themselves that are being displayed.
Okay, what's wrong then?
Well, I want you to try and think it. So you got the white flag with the red cross and the word England in the middle of it, and there's something wrong with the flag, Vinny.
It's got I don't know, a company's name in it.
No. It's a white flag, right? Yeah. So there are all these white flags with a red cross and the word England in it, and there's something wrong with those flags, Vinny.
The flag, the real flag doesn't have the word England on it.
Well done, Verinda! The real flag doesn't have the word England on it. And do you know why the real flag doesn't have the word England on it?
Why?
Because the white flag with the red cross is enough for most people who aren't idiots to know that means England. Yeah. If you need to have the word England on your white flag with a red cross, then you shouldn't be displaying a flag that's white with a red cross on it because you're an idiot.
Yeah, it is quite a simple flag, isn't it?
It's a very simple flag, and flags are literally symbolic of a country and the name of the country. The white and the red cross is literally a symbol for England. We don't need to then have the letters ENGLAND on that flag because it says England already.
Yeah. I suppose you have to send a letter to the manufacturers.
I will send a letter to the manufacturers, Vinny. Thank you very much for that, yes.
So, I heard you doing dolphin sounds or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can do one.
Okay.
Do you want to hear it?
Not really, but go on. I'll let you do it. Away you go.
Okay.
That wasn't very good, Vinny, if I'm honest. Could you do it for us one more time, Verinda?
Okay.
Okay. It wasn't bad, Verinda.
Yeah.
But if I'm honest, I think Emma in Potter's Bar did a slightly better one.
What? I've got a cough pics of that, and you're going to give it to someone else.
What were you saying?
What?
What were you saying?
I said I got a cough pics of it.
When you were speaking in Dolphin, what were you saying?
I am doing a dolphin sound. I am doing a dolphin sound. Give me the price.
Okay. It was a very, very brave effort, Vinny, considering you're 86% idiot, but it wasn't really good enough, I'm afraid, so we're going to have to say goodnight to you, Verinda.
Yeah, I'm going to listen to Radio 5 then.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you very much. Bye-bye. He's finally taken the hint. Right, the last call I've got lined up, and then it's called straight to air before 1 o'clock. Anthony.
Hello there.
Hello, fella. What can I do for you?
Yeah, few issues.
Yes.
Number one,
Yeah.
You know earlier when you were trying to get Eloise to see the guy with the afro?
Yeah.
Okay. Does this happen to you where you've seen a film before, you want to show someone a part, like you love it, like Goodfellas is my favourite film.
Yeah.
And when people watch it, I want them to watch all the bits that I love.
Yeah, of course.
Okay? And particularly with the the older generation, like my parents, you'll be watching it with them, and they'll be sitting there watching it, and you go, oh yeah, this bit's really good coming up, and they'll be like, right, okay, yeah, I'm waiting. You're like, yeah, keep watching, and then all of a sudden they'll turn away just at the wrong moment.
Yeah,
all of a sudden she'll be like, oh, I think I'll put the washing outside, and they miss it.
Yeah.
But this doesn't happen more than just once. This happens over and over again. Am I on my own in this?
Have you been watching Phil's and My Wife? Because that's exactly what happens at home.
What? Oh, sorry. Right. No.
It's just like I watched this bit. It's good. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. Where's that bloody cat got? No, look at it.
I know. It's awful. Well, I don't know what your wife's doing. I haven't been watching you and your wife.
Someone's been watching Films with My Wife and got, man alive, when I find out who that is, I'm going to teach them a lesson they'll never forget.
Definitely not me. I've even tried Googling her to see if she was famous.
I tried Googling her once, and she said you can get your hands right off that, which is a shame, because I've heard it's very pleasurable. Anyway, anything else?
Yes, also, Scott Mills has been stealing your material again.
Scott Mills, the comedy thief? What's he been stealing from me this time?
You know when you did Broken Britain?
Yeah.
Or, is it Broken Britain you called it?
I can't. Yes, I did. Yes, rude place names. Yes, Broken Britain.
Well, he's done it with street names on one of his features, and there wasn't a music one, Titico Road. But I was sitting there listening. I thought I've heard this feature before.
Listen, and I'm going to be doing it again. But famously, he's famous for I'll have a little bit of this. Oh, I'll have a little bit of that. I'll have and everyone knows about it in the industry. And what can you do? He's on BBC Radio 1, he's winning loads of awards, he's got millions of listeners. What can you do?
But you know what, though?
What?
He's probably listening right now. If he's stealing your ideas, that must mean he listens.
He'll either him or his team. What this means is, in a couple of weeks, he'll be having a bit on his show where he accuses someone of stealing his ideas.
Exactly. One moment, ready?
Yeah.
Scott Mills / his team, stop stealing people's ideas.
Just stop it. Go on. Listen, all I do is I sit at home, and if I have an idea, I jot it down on my phone. That's it. That's all you got to do. Yeah. That's all you've got to do. Stop listening to American radio that you think no one else listens to, because people do. Stop listening to late-night phone-in shows that you think no one listens to. Well, actually, not many people do listen to it, so you've got a point there, Mills. And just got some ideas on your own. You're the BBC, for crying out loud.
Yeah. Exactly. And he's probably on $300,000 a year, maybe more.
Yeah.
Just for the radio.
He'll be on something good like that.
Exactly.
Anyway, Anthony, anything else?
I've got one more thing. One more thing.
Go for it.
About your Pope seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently that is a duty that is carried out by the choir boys.
There we go. Thank you. A little bit of topical satire thrown in there as well, Anthony. Thank you very much. Call straight to air after this. I've got no callers. I need your help. Vinny is forever. 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 Listen, we haven't got many calls, so I'm going to play a record that I want to play, just because it's a gorgeous record, and you may not have heard this. The Beach Boys, as you know, are one of my favourite bands, and I've looked on the system, and we've got this. Have you ever heard Surf's Up by the Beach Boys? Oh, you're in for a treat. Lie back, close your eyes. This is perfect for 25 to 1 in the middle of the night. The Beach Boys, Surf's Up.
The diamond necklace played the pawn.
That song's made me sad. I love that. It's not the version I was expecting it to be, but it's still fantastic. Beach Boys, Surf's Up.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
It's all kind of got a little bit mellow here, which is lovely. Should we try and continue that vibe for the last 20 minutes of the show before Mark Crosley comes in and does his thing? Let's try and create an atmosphere of zen and peace, so that when Mr. Crosley comes and does his show, he's feeling at one with the cosmos. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. We'll take some calls straight to air. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. It's Noel Taylor.
Good evening, Noel Taylor.
You okay?
I'm very, very well, thank you.
Jolly good. I'd like to Google your Fandango.
Good lad. Moving on.
Very quickly. I've got an invention that anyone can do.
I thought you might do. Excellent stuff.
And what it is, it's a linen basket, and all you do is you put your bin bag into it. So, like, if you're wallpapering or a big job, or you're working in a factory, or in everyday life, you can use it.
Okay.
Yeah, you just put the bin bag into the...
Well, so you've invented the bin bag?
Yeah, no, you put it into the linen basket. You know the linen baskets are wide at the top and narrow at the bottom?
No.
Oh, well, you can get them. Yeah, they're the standard linen baskets that have been around for years. But a normal linen basket would do as well.
Linen basket? What's a linen basket? You mean like a laundry basket?
That's right, yeah, laundry basket.
Right. My laundry basket has got like a lining already that you can take out if you need to.
Oh, right.
I got mine from John Lewis.
Oh, wow, yeah. Well, you got the money.
Yeah, certainly do. That guy never called in. David Prissy Bum, or whatever he's called, who was sending nasty emails yesterday. Sent an email today. This guy hates me, but he spent far too long researching me on the internet and wrote this very long, tedious email. He didn't call up tonight. I knew he wouldn't. 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi. Sorry, is there a delay on the radio?
Yep.
Hi, it's Tom from Brighton.
Hello, Tom.
I'm just studying, was just really bored, so I thought I'd give you a call.
Nice one. What can I do for you?
Got something to add about dolphins, interesting enough.
Yes.
Did you also know that dolphins kidnap females? There's big pods of male dolphins go around and they kidnap females.
How can a dolphin kidnap a female?
Well, they take them and they kind of take them away from their groups of females.
Yeah.
And then they take them away into their pods, so these males, these
Pods?
gangs.
Yes.
And, basically they have their wicked way with them.
But they haven't got hands. How can they force someone to go away with them if they haven't got hands?
Well, I think they can butt them and do stuff like that with their noses.
Wow.
You know they can kill sharks and things.
Wow, I did not know this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, dolphins aren't as innocent as they seem.
Oh, so dolphins are nasty little people. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, Chris Parry Davis has just emailed in. Do we call him? I mean, do we call this guy? I'm tempted. Let's give this guy a call, shall we? Hang on, I'm trying to keep an air of zen. This was also... This is the guy who was sending rude emails yesterday.
Hello there, Ian.
Hello, Chris Parry Davis.
Hi.
Yes, what can I do for you?
You rang me.
OK, don't start. You sent me an email asking me to call you, so what do you want?
No, I didn't ask you to call you. I just said you could if you wanted to.
Don't start getting clever a bit ahead of your time. You sent me an email with your phone number. The implication is you'd like me to call you. I've called you Chris Parry Davis. What would you like to say?
Well, I just sent it to you in the email. Much better tonight.
Then why did you send me your phone number?
Why don't you read the email? Or have you forgotten how to read?
No, I can read. Listen, we're talking on the phone. Why don't you just tell me?
You're much better this evening. Maybe my little kick in the backside yesterday helped.
And what was your kick in the backside yesterday, for those who are unaware of it?
Well, I just said your show was rubbish. Well, to use your words, rubbish. I was a bit more polite than that.
You weren't. You were quite rude in your first email.
I don't think calling somebody banal who puts other people down as morons is exactly being rude.
No, you were quite rude. You were quite rude in the email.
Oh, are we too sensitive now in your old age?
No, I'm just stating facts, Chris. You were quite rude in the email.
I don't think so.
No, you don't.
Your standards put down?
No, you wouldn't think so because you are a very rude man, and so you wouldn't know that you were being rude. But yes, you were being rude. Yes.
A rude man from somebody who's made a career out of being obnoxious and rude. Interesting.
You're not as good as I thought you were going to be, which is a shame because I thought you might have had some fun. But never mind.
Okay,
I like the way. It's not about feeding lines, Chris. I like the way all you're doing is repeating what I'm saying, buying you time to think about stuff, and then kind of just sort of throwing the same thing back at me that I've just said at you. That's not great, is it, really?
Well, I would have thought it would be blindingly obvious to anybody who phones up your show that the more you give away, the more you expose yourself to your insults. So it's just easier not to give things away, isn't it?
Why are you being so defensive? Because I'm not insulting you at all. I've let you come on. I'm being very open and very calm. I'm letting you say your thing. I think you're caught off guard slightly because you were expecting me to come at you with a barrage of insults, and I'm not doing that, am I?
No, that's true. But I did just send you a compliment.
What was the compliment?
I said your show was much better this evening. I thought that's a compliment.
No, it's not a compliment, no.
You don't regard saying your show's much better as a compliment. I believe I said your chat was wittier, there was more music.
No,
I think that's fairly complimentary.
No, it's not, because the show is not better than yesterday's. Yesterday's show was much better, so no, it's not a compliment. You're struggling, aren't you, Chris? You're struggling.
I'm not struggling.
You're struggling. Listen, when someone is having a debate and you can hear the noise, that's a struggle, Chris. What's this with the heavy breathing? What's all the heavy breathing? Are you running? What are you doing there?
Well, actually, I am. I'm walking around.
Okay, so you breathe like an old man, do you?
Here we go, barrage of insults.
No, it's
I wondered how long it would take you to resort to those.
Not an insult. It's a descriptive. You breathe like an old man. That's what it sounds like. Maybe you don't know that that's what you sound like, but you sound very, very unfit. And can I be honest? You sound a little bit nervous.
Don't think so, not particularly.
No, you do.
This is just really rather tedious.
You're going to put the phone down. He's going to put the phone down.
No.
He's going to put the phone down,
I'm not going to put the phone down. I'm just saying let's bring the conversation to an end.
Chris, I've still not quite worked out.
Is your train of thought going anywhere, or has it just not got an engine to it?
This is fantastic. You're worse than I was expecting, which is a shame. Chris, can I ask, if you don't like the show, which you obviously don't, why do you listen so much, and why did you spend so much of today researching me on Wikipedia?
Well, I didn't spend very long. It took about 5 minutes, and because I was bored at work.
What do you do for a living, Chris?
And you had sent me a couple of emails.
What do you do for a living, Chris?
I don't know. It's your business, is it?
I think it is.
Why?
Because you're criticising my job, and it'll be interesting to know where you're coming from.
There's a difference. Your job, you held yourself out in public.
Correct.
And insult people and send them up in public. That makes you fair game. I don't, so it doesn't make me fair game.
I'm not... Well, no, you're wrong on several occasions. First of all, the whole act isn't just insulting people and winding people up.
No, I appreciate
that. Let me finish the sentence, Chris. I've given you the decency of listening to you, so you can do the same to me. The whole act isn't that. It doesn't necessarily mean because I'm on the radio that I do put myself up for personal abuse. That's not correct. You're wrong there. And also, if you are going to criticise me because of me not being good at my job in your eyes, I think it is fair for me to know what your job is. I do think that's fair.
Oh, Ian, I'll use one of the lines I used in the email. Save your breath. You'll need it to blow up your girlfriend later. That I am going to go now.
You're going to put the phone down, aren't you? It is rather boring. You're going to put the phone down. You lost.
Yes, I am, because it's boring.
You lost. Oh, Chris, that's such a shame. And I know you're going to send me more emails.
No, I'm not.
I've
got better things to do with my time.
I don't think you have, though. You spent a long time researching me on email, on Wikipedia.
I spent 5 minutes.
Okay.
The decline of your career since your time at Channel 4 is fairly well documented.
Here we go.
It's all over the place. It took 5 minutes.
Rugby isn't my real name. Chris, Rugby isn't my real name.
So?
That was one of the bases of your arguments in the email earlier on.
No, it was just a little aside I put in.
Okay. So, Chris, how old are you and what do you do for a living?
I've already told you I'm not going to tell you what to do for a living.
Oh, dear, this is embarrassing, mate. This is embarrassing.
Just boring. Look, I really am going to go. I am going to hang up on you.
And you're going to keep listening?
You'll no doubt flag me off on air. Enjoy yourself.
No.
Have fun. I did actually send you an email to send you your show was much better now. Anyway, good night.
You can't handle it, can you? You're going to put the phone down.
I can handle it. I've just got better things to do with my time.
What have you got better to do? He's put the phone down. He's put the phone down. Should we give him one more chance, kids? We'll give him one more chance, shall we? Let's give him one more chance. He was scared there. He's going to send me another email. I've been thinking about this all day. Do we get this guy on or not? And I was really expecting it to be a lot better than that. And that was just, that was just embarrassing, wasn't it? Oh, Chris. Chris Parry Davies. Oh, that's such a shame.
Hello, and welcome to our voicemail service. The person you're calling isn't around right now.
Well, Chris is listening now, so Chris, if you're listening, there's a phrase at the moment I don't like. I find it a little bit lazy and a little bit American, but Chris, fail. He will email again, and he will listen, and he'll keep listening because he thinks I'm going to do a whole rant about him. I'm not. But that's a real shame, isn't it? I've been geared up for a really good argument. I was looking forward to having a good argument that would kind of have me on the ropes, and it just didn't get anywhere there at all. It's a real shame. Let's take some calls from some nice people, shall we? Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Oh, right. Blimey, I wasn't expecting that.
I know, it happens from time to time.
Turn the radio down then,
Okay.
in the meantime. No, I was just calling up to personally ask you how I'd be able to catch up with the Bruce Lee rundown, because I was locked out of my student halls for a while, and I was sort of itchingly trying to get in to be able to turn on the radio, and I missed it out.
Well, it's kind of finished now.
I know, I'm a bit gutted about that fact. Would it be on, your podcast?
It will be on the
what?
podcast. Download the podcast, and the whole, us talking about the film and the film being on, will be on there. Yes,
Fantastic.
definitely.
Well, that's what I wanted to hear.
All right, fella, thank you very much for that. Let's go to, line 10. 10, you're on the wireless.
All right, and
All right, mate, how's it going? Yeah?
yeah.
Yeah?
So what I want to do is pretend that I'm Chris, and you can ask the question.
Okay, I tell you what, I won't ask the questions. Gary, do you want to ask the questions to
Hello?
him?
Yeah, it's Gary, mate. Is that Verinda? Yeah. Hello? Verinda, mate, what do you think about stem cell research?
Nothing.
What do you think about it, mate?
Nothing like.
Okay, another question. What is the capital of Tajikistan?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know either. What do you think about what's been happening in the Middle East?
What's been happening?
What do you think about that, mate? Vinny, mate. Hello?
What?
What do you think about the Middle East?
I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on it.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Well, Vinny, that was rubbish, was it? So, Vinny, what do you want?
Oh, so basically, you were about to call Chris, right?
Yeah.
So if you picked up, what would you have asked him? Ask me that.
Okay. Why did you put the phone down?
I thought your show was brilliant, mate. I have to go.
Oh, Vinny, that's one of the funniest things you've ever done. Do you know what? I don't think we can top that. We'll leave that there. Thank you very much to everyone who called in. Yes, even Chris Parry Davis and your strange thing. It's a shame. It's a real waste of an opportunity there, Chris. I'm really disappointed. I know you're listening. I know you'll be listening next week, Mondays to Thursdays, 10 till 1. And I know you will email again. You're right, Eloise? Huh. Oh, I've got to queue up the thing for the thing. I'm all over the place now after that, talking to him. It's kind of, there's a nice vibe going on in the studio at the moment. It's all very chilled, and I kind of like that. This is because I've started meditating again. I think it's going to make me a much more relaxed person, Eloise.
Okay.
So, and also if you stop, annoying me as well, I think that might have a positive effect. So that, could be good. If you missed the show this evening, dear listener, it would have sounded something like this.
Iain Lee. It's all just a little bit of history repeating on Absolute Radio.
Booby?
You know how I am with my air guitar.
That's the evil log.
Pleasuring each other's blowholes.
Oh, hang on, no, I've not got the film in front of me. I'm not home yet.
Puffy pygmies.
Even I, as a female, like her backside.
What don't you
understand? What don't you understand?
I will tell you why you should have picked Star Trek 4.
Come here.
I know, yeah, what happened?
I can appreciate her bum.
No, they're not pens, they're brothers.
Balls.
They like to have fun in each other's blowholes.
Now, how do you travel back in time? There's only one way to do it.
You're boring me. When you say fun, do you mean fun?
Hum, 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 hum.
Oh, that's not fair.
Tarty girls in very short skirts, flashing their...
Iain Lee. Absolute Radio. Weeknights at 11.
That's very good. Well done.
I did that by accident as well, and I thought, that's good, I'll keep that.
It's nice when those things happen, isn't it? That's it, dear listener. That's the end of the show, and I'm very tired. I'm going to go home, and it's bad to eat when we get home, but do you have a little snack yet?
I'm really good.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm getting... Oh, that was my thumbs. I'm getting quite bad habits. I shall be eating when I go home, which is... Now, I'm not a fan of Gorillaz, but I quite like this song.
Oh, good.
Yeah, this is quite nice.
I like it.
It's that kind of chilled vibe. What's Mark Crosley's first song? Is he gonna carry on the chilled vibe, or is he gonna rock? He's gonna rock. Stick around for Crosley. A little bit of Bon Jovi. Get in there. Have a lovely weekend. Back on Monday at 10 o'clock. Don't forget, and you can download the podcast from iTunes and absoluteradio.co.uk/podcast. Ta-ta.